Ready, go! Oh, baby!
Ladies and goddamn gentlemen!
Inside on anything! He's not coming to get friends. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Day number 2, Iron House. We are in the men's middleweight battleground event. The first of these guys, Kieran Jock Jovie Morrison.
My name is Kieran Morrison, born out of Scotland.
Kieran Jock Jovie Morrison, a dangerous individual who wants to make his name off the name of another, Canada's
Uncle John Thompson.
Canada's Uncle John Thompson. A man with as much commitment, intensity and effort as anyone. This man wants it bad.
When I come to Arm Wars, I'm not here to play one note. I'm here to direct the fucking symphony.
Kieran, Old Scotland. Uncle John, Nova Scotia, New Scotland. It's the Battle of the Scotlands. Let's see who comes out on top.
Uncle John to me looks like an Orange County Choppers Paul Senior from Wish.
Sounds with
Look
the
me in the eye,
opportunity
Kieran.
for a 7.
Jock Jovie, some people call him. Kieran is lighter than I am, but for some reason thinks he's, a valid competitor for me. Unfortunately, I'm gonna crush his hand and smash it into dust, and he's probably gonna leave with some injuries, but it should be a pretty good match.
He's all bark and no bite. He's going to regret everything that he says.
He's got to sort those fingers out in a minute. It's like shoulders. Okay? Shoulders. This one forward, John. This one back. Fist between that, that's good.
John Thompson has a very, very tough task ahead of him. With a fast, versatile arm wrestler on John's least favoured arm. The right arm's been tested before and he came up with a big win.
That's what I thought about that! I got the hair! Thompson with the win!
But now a tougher test against a more versatile opponent.
Down off the knuckle area.
Be
Let's see
ready,
those
watch for the
knuckles. That's
speed
it.
from
That's it. I'm
Morrison.
happy if you're happy there.
Watch
Rotate
for
the
that
whole
booming
thing.
top roll
Rotate
from
it this
both
way.
men.
Rotate. Off that wrist. Kieran, off the wrist. Rotate, okay? Rotate the whole thing off this wrist. Rotate. Shoulder off. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Ready, go!
Big drive. Thompson
Ladies and
controlling the
gentlemen!
hand.
Ladies and goddamn gentlemen!
You want to run it, Kieran?
You can see John hanging onto that hand and wrist.
Cobra! Cobra! Where are you? You quit? He quit!
And the hand control from the man from Nova Scotia is evident right away.
Kieran is doing everything he possibly can to escape my grasp. He can't do it.
Against anybody new, who I'm pulling is like a Rubik's Cube. You just got to find that pattern. And before me is the biggest Rubik's Cube that I've came against to date.
It's one of those feelings you get where you just know. You know that you are not only in it, but that you have an opportunity and a lane to dominate.
And when he starts talking to the crowd, he starts to open a little bit of a mental frailty in the young Scotsman.
Kieran, trying lots of different angles.
He knows he's cooked. He really knew it. I sent that fuck you message as loudly and clearly as possible, and he quit.
Kieran Morrison quits? Really? That wasn't in Braveheart.
John Thompson controlling the hand and wrist, the first start. He takes the first pin, conceded by Kieran Morrison.
I'll make every goddamn one of you quit on this table!
Go on, Uncle John.
I've planned this intensity. I refuse to lessen my intensity. Kieran gripped slightly differently but I feel great.
This one forward. This one forward. Shoulder.
Wake up, Kieran! You're fucking arm wars! Back up! Come on!
What?
Give it to me! Bring me in the deep water!
So upset.
Come down. Come down.
I fucking hate this guy.
Come on, boys.
Come on!
Referee. Shoulders. Stay there. Shoulders.
John, be more aggressive.
You're both rapping, yes?
Extreme confidence. I felt what he had to offer in round one.
He's become this sore under my foot.
On the far side,
Stay there,
Jonathan
do not
Thompson
move.
nearest myself.
Kieran.
Both men.
Bring it
boots
on!
to roll.
Again!
Jonathan Thompson with hand control. Morrison looks a little bit out of his depth there in terms of trying to regain that hand, and he's being bled at this point. Needs another option, Morrison. Looking for the strap. Can he get to it?
Run!
We will see the strap match.
Pretty much the same as round one. I have full hand control. This time, Kieran does make an adjustment, and the adjustment is to run. Run away, run away, run away.
I can't afford to let this guy get my hand. Not again.
All it is more camera time. That's all this is. There's more camera time. I'll teach you about how to be aggressive after.
I'm going to start going psycho. I'm going to fucking bring Hyde on his ass. I am going to get connection. I am going to fucking break him or break myself in the process.
John, just fire up, come on.
No shoulders. Shoulders in. Strap, boys. Open up your hands. Yeah.
And ref grip 2 still, right?
Yes. Correct. Just off that wrist a little bit. Just stay there. Okay? Stay there.
It's your day.
No movement, John.
Every goddamn day is my day. Except for yesterday. Fuck you, Maynard. Where's Maynard?
Maynard Nentjes, all respect to you. Also, fuck you.
Fingers down, thumbs up.
John Thompson, focused on entertaining, on doing his job, on making a show for the viewers.
John, strap coming in. Yep. Thank you.
Don't let him close.
We're in a ref's grip, okay? Kieran's wrap first.
Kieran Morrison looking a little asleep at the moment. Needs to get some venom into
Thumbs
those
down.
veins.
Thumbs down. Man,
Violent.
And at the
we'll
moment,
wrap you first, Kieran.
John
Straight
Do
up
not
and I'm
move.
straight down.
Do
I'm
not
straight down.
move.
Thompson,
Do not move.
solid.
Ready, go!
And away we go! Morrison with the win.
In your fucking face! Get on there now!
Kieran Morrison with a massive, massive drive. He attacks, gets control, and takes the pin.
Kieran manages to take it to strap, so suddenly Uncle John's hand dominance becomes less relevant. It's also in a ref's grip, and we see Kieran posting high and using all that arm strength, and he brings it back really, really well, and that just lights the whole room up.
I'm still doing a pretty good job of returning fire.
There's one thing that I always want to make sure that I do, or that I don't do, is hit the table from fear of breaking my own hand after a match. But this guy has psyched me up so much that I took that gamble and I'm fucking smacking that table is something that I don't agree with.
Kieran got significantly fired up with that second round win. It's 1-1 now, which puts him right back into it.
Reinvigorated. It's amazing what a pin can do to fire up a Scotsman. This match is just starting to warm up nicely.
I win this round, but I cannot depend on having to use this as a sole way of getting through him. It's dangerous.
Can we just, in that ref script, I'm just feeling like I'm here. I just want to be as high as him, okay?
We're talking about having a dumped wrist, but my wrist was dumped. My hand wasn't higher. Stop being a bitch, Uncle John.
Just break for a second, guys. Break for a second. John, what was the concern there?
I just felt like I was dumped.
Broke down wrist.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Be vocal as frig.
Yeah.
On the start, if you feel like there's something there which is an infringement like that, just let the ref know early doors so we can address it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you dumped wrist, just say I don't want to have a dumped wrist.
Okay, it's fine.
You can nominate a strap at any point as well. Between you. Shoulders in.
Don't panic.
Shoulders in. On those square. Shoulders in. Shoulder out. I'm going to do.
Here we go.
Stay there.
John Thompson, Kieran Morrison.
Hands good when you're happy. Rotate. The whole thing needs to rotate. 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 Go. One more.
On who?
On Kieran.
Morrison. Warning on Kieran Morrison.
Bring the shoulder off. Off. Rotate the whole thing this way. Ready, go!
Underway we go.
If you're gonna run, I'm gonna follow.
Kieran doing everything he possibly can to run away, and I have his fingers in a death grip. But he's running, and he's running.
Now at this point, obviously, I'm still trying to get the strap, so I'm pulling back. He can't hold on. He decides to grab my arm and shove it like that.
Fucked up. I chased.
That's you risking me for injury.
And as he's running away, I just keep pushing. Now, this will likely look not so great on my part.
That's a foul on John.
He's putting me in all these weird angles. My arm doesn't bend that way.
You come to Arm Wars, be prepared to play for keeps.
If you have a chink in the armor, I'm going to exploit it. Unfortunately, your chink is the fact that you can't handle me in the strap.
The wrist. And rotate the whole thing. This way. Don't fight me.
Go, John Thompson, Kieran Morrison on the way! Thompson getting control of that hand again. Morrison tries to feed out. Thompson comes in the legs. Elbow foul.
Elbow.
Isn't it a runner?
Yeah, boy. 2 fouls. 2 fouls.
Yeah. It did come back.
It's not a runner when you're in the kitchen with an elbow.
Yeah, that was a biggie, John.
Is there an injury there now? I don't know.
Round 2, I lose on fouls. I could not pin Kieran before he was escaping me. And that is a problem. So I'm pissed. Obviously, I want to arm wrestle this guy, and this guy wants to run away from me. I don't want to lose, and I certainly don't want to lose on fouls.
I don't want to beat someone on fouls. It's not the way that Arm Wars or Iron House is meant to go.
2-1 the score. So Kieran, Joe beat Morrison. Scotland leading by 2.
I'm still going to hit him as hard as I can, whether or not something is injured or not.
Every time, want them square. His shoulder off.
Because he might be hurting just as much as I am.
Okay, the whole thing's going to turn. Rotate. Turn. Wrist. 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 Off. Ready, go!
So nearest myself, big dry elbow foul.
Boy, you found a weakness, my boy! Yeah. Freedom!
Kieran on the foul.
Don't waste too much energy.
Restart.
We might have to go to strap again. I don't want to, but at the end of the day, that's my chink.
Pull back. Pull back.
Pushing me right off the centre.
See that? Stay there with your shoulders, John. This. Rotate again. The whole thing. Knuckles will go. Rotate. Rotate. We're ready. Rotate.
In the wrong direction and
Rotate.
gave his hand and wrist to Morrison.
Off. Off. Ready, go!
Much better from Jonathan Thompson.
And the match is starting to take an interesting dynamic. Both men have the capability to beat the other, and the strap is an interesting addition. Who reacts best? Who reacts first?
And all of a sudden, a very familiar feeling starts to come over me.
I can see the beads of sweat running off of your forehead right now. You're going to burn out.
The dreaded adrenaline dump. your entire body will profusely sweat. And this is just the beginning, because that's almost immediately followed by the gas tank draining.
God's energy levels went through the ceiling early.
You feel your heart rate go up. Your hands will shake. You will get goosebumps. All of that power that you've cultivated, and it's gone. There's nothing you can do about it. It's leaving you.
And it's 2-1 to Kieran Morrison. It's anybody's match.
I'm thinking with a rageful mind. I'm thinking absolutely smash Kieran into the table.
Kieran thinks he's found a weakness in Uncle John.
I'm confident in the straps. I train primarily in the straps, but I don't train in the straps with an adrenaline dump happening.
On the referee's grip, so the lad's free to take their own grip.
Go on in.
Cover my thumb. Cover my thumb.
It's all right, we'll bring him up. We'll bring him up. Rotate it. Rotate that. Whole thing's got to turn. Stop loading, John. Okay? Rotate and get off this wrist. Don't cover his thumb. Come down. Come down. That's it. Rotate. Rotate. Bring go!
And away we go! Stop! Yeah! John Joby with the win. Takes that pin, goes to 3.
Ray.
John, I think you talked too early.
I feel supremely confident again. I'm still riding this wave, even with the brain fog, even with all of these symptoms. I'm still there. I'm still in the middle of it. And we hit. It's a good hit. It's one of those, you know, in the middle hits. And it was one of those where one little move this way or that way, I take his hand, he takes my hand. I make the wrong choice. Kieran takes round 3. Fuck me.
Kieran Morrison starting to show the versatility. We've seen the press from this guy throughout his career. We've seen the hook from this guy throughout his career. The top roll is a more recent addition.
The thing is if it weren't for John getting me psyched up, this could have ended up a totally different ball game. Where's all that energy? I'd like to see it come back. I want this to be a war.
He will not. He will no side there. He has no side. He has
very little.
He can climb and back pressure.
Okay, listen.
I have to get him. I have to get him out of the strap. I have to get him
Now
out.
strap, and when you take the grip, you want to.
Yeah.
As
He
much
keeps
as
literally
get,
just
Get away from me.
giving me hardly any punches on the back,
here. Don't
on the top of my
pull
hand. He's
that's
trying to
how
pull
you
back and
drag
get
it.
wrap his
This.
fingers.
Straight. Straight. Straight.
Even Maniac came to go. That says something.
Don't bend.
Okay, guys. Centers here. Shoulders. John, right shoulder out for me, please. Thank you. You're both happy there.
To the side and back. To the side and back. Come
More
on.
comfortable there.
Come on, John.
Move there, right? Don't move.
Here we go. Thompson
Ready, go.
and Morrison, big drive. And again, Jonathan Thompson collects that hand. Needs to hang on to that, keep where it is. And it's Morrison. Big drive from Kieran, but Kieran's elbow right on that edge. Needs to be careful. He slip will go to the strap.
Round 5, and a familiar pattern. As out of the straps, John Thompson's massive hand allows him to gain control. But he can't secure victory.
It's not comfortable. Even when I'm pulling back, he's bringing his elbow forward. He's trying to press through my fingers. He's got me wrapped right under his knuckle. He is trying to get me in a position to throw me out my shoulder and get onto my bicep. I've got to slip.
Again. Fucking hell.
The slip, and once again, these guys are going to be tied together.
Come on, John. We'll bet you fucking want it. Get a deep cup, and pull back. Deep cup. Use your rotators. Don't come in. Don't come in, John.
Go for
Come down.
nice
Come down.
back pressure.
Right, come down. Massive. Come on, give me my thumb back.
A little bit more, John, but I'm looking for this. You're both a bit high, but a bit off there, John. Bit off there, John.
He's rising high. Pulling me back, he's fighting me a lot. This one could hurt.
Go that way for centre, John.
Go.
That way for centre.
Thompson.
Gonna move you there.
And Morrison. Morrison nearest myself. John Thompson on the far side of the table.
You both happy there?
Put everything behind the bar now. Come on!
Ready, go.
And away we go! Jock Jovi Morrison with the win. He takes it to 4-1. Morrison in an absolutely tremendous battle.
And the ref says ready, go. Already lost. He didn't have to say ready, go.
John Thompson, with a mistake he's made before, the commitment is not lacking. The direction is. There's no attack on the bone line, and Morrison's commitment to the side is the difference maker.
I'm happy with my victory, and hats off to you, John. I did say Daddy was going to come for you.
I lost. Round 5. Kieran takes the match, 4-1, and we head into round 6.
You want a hook?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go to a hook, right? We're in round 6. Let's just try it.
The final round, and the guys want to test each other in a territory they haven't already been. Deep, deep inside.
Let's play, John.
Here we go, the last round, 4-1 the score in favour of the Scot, Kieran, Jock Jovi, Morrison.
Both legs in, both legs in.
You both wanting to go inside, are you?
For a hook or a press? For a hook or a press?
This knuckle, John, it needs to be level with this. Don't take too much height.
Engage back pressure and lean down.
Shoulder up. Real chase that wrist. Shoulder up.
Round number 6.
Shoulder here.
What's this?
Are you both?
Jock Jovi.
Both happy there? You both happy there? No, you just climb, John. Come down, John.
And away we go! Morrison said he was going hook. He did not go hook.
Right.
That was a fucking pathetic try.
Cup ended up burning out.
It was not a hook. Yeah, it was like a very high top rolling bus.
I'm not up! Okay, guys.
I'm not up!
Right, we're definitely going inside now. Confirm.
You want to start the hook?
Yeah, start the hook. Start the hook.
You want to tell you what the crowd wanted?
Let's hook! Well, it sounds like.
I'm not cup.
Man after my own heart, Kieran there. I would have done exactly that.
Sorry, John. Call it your comeuppance. You tried to break my arm.
I'll let the shoulders go, yeah? Are you both happy there?
Yeah.
Come on!
Here we go.
Ready, go.
On the way we go! Deep inside! Massive drive from Morrison! The pin! Kieran Jock Jovi. Morrison with the pin. 5-1, great match from Jonathan Thompson, Kieran Morrison. Morrison with the win.
A triumphant return to the Arm War Super Series. For the rising star of Scotland, Kieran Jock Jovi Morrison is back with a big, big win on the right arm. Uncle John Thompson. What an entertaining individual this is. He couldn't have left any more on the table than he did here at the Iron House. And the good thing for John Thompson is, that was his bad arm.
You can't be afraid of the loss. When I say that, it's kind of bullshit. When you want nothing more than to give every single person out there that's rooting for you and cheering for you a victory, and you know you can't do it, that's fucking painful. The dog you had that died, that's the type of pain that is for me. And it will be painful for a long time. Some days you're gonna lose. Some days you're gonna lose fucking horribly. What are you gonna do next?
Trying to figure John out, trying to find something that seems impossible to overthrow. That was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope I get to pull him again.
So let me remind all of you, at the end of the day, you're gonna watch this match, you can say, there goes Uncle John again, losing a match. I guess he's just a YouTuber. Come and grab my motherfucking hand.
They told me that he was a left arm puller. I'm British national champion on left and right. If this is the right hand of Uncle John, I cannot wait for the left.
Turned into a situation where Kieran could have got a little bit hurt there, where I was pushing forward. That was not my intention, but that definitely is where the match went to. So, my apologies for that.
Apologise for fuck all! If you want.